The Nebraska Supreme Court set to rule on a lawsuit that will determine if thousands of Nebraskans can vote this November. On one side, Nebraskans with past felony convictions say they have a lawful right to vote, while the Attorney General and Secretary of State say the law is unconstitutional. KATV News Watch 7's Alex McClune is here with today's hearing. Alex?
Rob, the Attorney General has argued the Constitution prevents felons from voting unless restored by the state's Board of Pardons, which rarely happens in Nebraska. Lawmakers this year passed a bill allowing felons the right to vote upon completion of their sentence, but now months before Election Day, the conflict is left in the hands of the court. A battle of the branches in government at the Nebraska Supreme Court.
I think the arguments got away from themselves today.
Omaha State Senator Justin Wayne hopeful judges focus on the heart of the matter, if thousands of Nebraskans with felony convictions should be allowed to vote after completing their sentences.
The biggest thing for me is this started with a statute in 1873 before we became a state. And throughout history, it was always a statute, and the legislature has always controlled the statutes.
The legislature earlier this year passing a bill allowing Nebraskans the right to vote after completing a felony sentence. But before it was solidified into state law, the state's Attorney General issued an opinion saying it violated the state's constitution, arguing felons can only be granted clemency by the State Board of Pardons.
We're hoping for a quick ruling.
The ACLU of Nebraska challenging the directive taken by the Nebraska's Secretary of State months before Election Day.
We need a decision as soon as possible so that Nebraska voters know and have clarity before the election and are able to register and vote in time.
Nebraska Attorney General Mike Hilger's office saying in a statement Wednesday they're grateful for the court's consideration and await its decision, as the Secretary of State orders counties to halt the registration of people with felonies still unpardoned.
The judicial branch is the ultimate arbiter of what is and isn't constitutional. But that doesn't mean that there isn't a role for the other two branches. There certainly is.
No word on how soon the highest branch will deliver its ruling, with thousands of Nebraskans' voting rights now in limbo.
This is a huge election coming up, and we have to do what we got to do to get people registered to vote and get them out there.
The ACLU estimates the new law would restore the right to vote for 7,000 Nebraskans. Tens of thousands have had their rights restored after a 2005 law allowed a 2-year waiting period after completion of a felony sentence. Julie, back to you.